Hello, welcome everyone. We are playing World of Warships Legends, like we've done so many nights before. We gotta capture the base match on Ring. The Ring map. This is how we roll. We are in the Rooke, if that's how you say it. I'm sure someone will tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong.
Action stations.
This map, I actually kind of like playing on this map because this is kind of one that you only typically get at the lower tiers. So we're tier 6, so we got some people below us here, so that kind of, we're on the high end of the tier spectrum during this match, right? Which always helps out, right? Yeah. We got a King Jorge over here. We will head around this kind of sort of outside here and just kind of see what develops, right? It always takes a hot minute when you first get into a match, kind of see where typically you kind of already know where everyone's going to spawn for the most part, but it's those first maneuvers that are pretty tough here. So yeah, so this is the we're gonna some Rooke on Rooke action here. We'll see how the Rooke's guns do against the Rooke. I kind of wish I fired at King George there, though. Like typically a little bit easier to smack, right? Although somebody got the Rooke over there. We'll slow down. We don't want too many ships to be able to shoot at us at the same time here. And it also helps out for these tricky, pesky destroyers like Gajamada. Yeah, we're gonna stop there. Get a couple hits on him. I always like to get rid of the destroyers. I know it's not the most efficient thing to do, shoot at a destroyer when you're in a battleship, but I occasionally. It seems to make sense. I take the shot, right? Like if I can, I want to get rid of that guy, right? Destroyers are typically your biggest threat when you're playing as a battleship. So I think this is our first video with this ship. We are essentially popping our Rooke cherry here. And yes, this new tech tree of British battleships has these wonky torpedoes that curve, and the reason for it is they curve coming out of the ship, right? So there's just basically a straight hole in the ship, and they've got it so that when you angle it, when you aim it, then it kind of curves into the direction that you angled it or aimed it. Yeah, that's how it works. At least as far as I can tell, right? From our experience playing with these couple of ships so far, it seems to be what the rationale for it is. And you don't have a torpedo launcher. I would guess that they would be less likely to become damaged or completely destroyed, right? So turns out the Rooke's not so great because we just murdered one. We actually did not do most of the work for that, right? We just kind of ganked that kill. So I don't want to press in towards the destroyer, right? Obviously, if he sees us coming, he's just going to take advantage of that, just shoot torpedoes right up our bum. So yeah, I'm kind of we should get into this area where these cruisers are, right? It's always nice to be able to shoot cruisers when you're a battleship. So we'll stick our head into the hole in here. The hole that is this map. That doesn't have a zone in it, right? Because it's captured the base. But we'll see. So a lot of times you come through here, especially if you're a big ship, you're gonna get, everyone's gonna be like, oh, I can shoot that guy. And yeah, where was this lion this entire game? What? WTF, mate? What was this guy? Where were you? What were you doing? Just, you got a late start. Our damage numbers are not looking that great so far. Looks kind of like a boring, pesky game. So we're gonna kind of retreat out of here. It's just I had such high hopes for some of these cruisers making mistakes, right? But no, everyone's being patient. I definitely should have fired a little higher there. We hit an overpen though. Alright, we're gonna back up. We need to get out of this situation. We'll go down. We'll get whittled down pretty quick like this. And if only that torpedo angle was just a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. But that needs to be a lot better. Like, come on, they can curve. Like, this should be, like, infinite torpedo angle here. Should be able to fire them. And just go where I want, no matter what. Alright, King George. The 5th. Going down, buddy. Got a nice, good broadside shot on him. Of course, everybody is shooting him, right? 3,900, one penetration. That shell grouping looks a little bit better. Oh, come on. 3 pens. He's got a heel going. He's hanging in there. He's even been on fire this whole time, too. Come on, baby. Give us the skill. We can take it. We can take some hits from King George. Oosh. We'll put the fire out. Their destroyer's gone. Somebody took care of him. It wasn't us.
Enemy battleship sunk.
We got a little health, but like I always like to say, it only takes 1 hit point. You only need 1 hit point to keep shooting. We still got 3 heals, so we do have, I think the ship, like the standard is 3 heals, and we've already used one, because I think one of the commander perks, I'm getting an extra heal from one of the commander abilities or whatever. I like to try and save them for like while you're taking damage. They seem to be a little, you seem to get a little more efficiency out of it if you can use them while you're taking hits, right? Because then because otherwise if it still has time left on it, but it's healed everything you can heal, you know, then it's kind of a little bit wasted, right? So I was trying to poke my nose out to get the torpedo shots here, and it just like when I pulled the trigger, it didn't work. So then I ended up shooting right at the island because I was kind of hoping those destroyers would be, or those cruisers would be coming around the corner here, but now we're kind of a sitting duck here, trying to retreat and back in. So we're gonna get picked on here. The Lion's been doing like pretty hefty damage against us when he shoots at us. It looks like he's looking at somebody else now though. So he's turning away, so we aim high there. Get a whole lot of nothing out of him. Yeah, see, here's the cruisers I was expecting. You guys are late. Where were you? Did any of those bullets actually make it? Oh, well, yeah. It looked like they actually made it through. I thought maybe I hit the island, but, you know, because you always get those, like, little, like, void bullets where, like, it goes through the scenery, but it really doesn't count, right? And then, of course, it did look like it actually made it, and then we just missed, because, yeah. Oh my gosh, what is with it? Like, we're getting these shots, and there's just tiny little bits. Oh my gosh, come on. Alright, we got somebody coming up behind us, so this is going to give us well to rebuild, so we can stick our nose out here and be a little bit more risque. We just don't want to be angled too terribly. This Indianapolis just wants some, and it's just boink over pens. Alright, we're going to aim a little further forward. We're going to lead him a little bit more. More over pens. Can I not, like, get penetrations with him? We'll shoot the Hyuga now. Cause, I mean, the Indianapolis turned away. So we popped the heel there just because we were so close to being dead. Even though we do have will to rebuild from this battleship next to us. We got one left, you know, we got one in the tank still. Come on, Hyuga. Yeah, like, it's like they're sailing broadside until they see that, oh, like, Phoenix 6-1's pointing at them. Now we need to turn. Now we need to turn. Alright, come on. Give us a Citadel on this Indianapolis. He's further out now. Maybe that... There we go. The one bullet that hits. We were just too close. The velocity was just too much. Alright. The challenge is going to be finishing him while he waggles his way away from us. That is the technical term for these maneuvers he's doing. Alright, sneak that. Nope. Still no. Still over pens. I'm gonna end up switching and then it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna switch to AG. Come on, how you go? You know these torpedoes are gonna be useless, right? Yeah, we're just... If we don't kill him, somebody else is gonna kill him before they even get anywhere near him. Yeah. Like, why do I bother? Why do I bother? 3 kills for us, though. We are on the way to a Kraken here. There's still 3 ships left. There are still 3 ships left. 3 ships left. Speaking is hard sometimes. We'll head into the zone to put the pressure on. That'll kind of hopefully draw these guys in. Indianapolis, if we can finally get some decent damage done to him, we'll have our 4th kill here. Boink! Thank you, sir. Alright, now we just need somebody to show up. Did you guys run away? Where have these ships been this entire game? What is happening? I'm just hanging out in the background. You know, I do always tell people just try to survive. Surviving's really important, right? Right? Maybe these guys watched my videos and then they there's a give and take here. You still got to contribute. You still have to take out ships eventually. We'll just sit in the corner. We did our duty here. Oh my gosh. Oh baby. Oh baby. Aoba. Oh man, we just got those bullets over the island there too. Oh, how many? I can't even zoom in to check on them. Uh oh. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oh, he wasn't shooting AP. Alright, we'll use the heal. Get this health back up. These are the only 2 guys left, so if he makes a beeline directly for us, maybe those torps will get there. But I really want to get another shot on this Aoba. See if we can't get our Kraken. Come on. The nice thing about this, another nice thing about this ship is it's pretty fast. We'll take it. Oh baby, this is gonna be good. Yeah, we're taking hits from the battleship. Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I swear I did like a shell grouping build with this. Like, we have range and accuracy. Oh, maybe we can get the West Virginia. If he doesn't get us. Alright, we're turning away and slowing down. Oh, we're gonna pull the trigger anyway. We'll see if any of these bullets make it over the land there. And if somebody can spot the cruiser, we'll have another chance at him. This is like, the struggle is real. Like, we just need like small amounts of damage for these ships, so we can't even get it. Who's gonna show up? I can shoot anybody. West Virginia. Come on. Oh, and there's the cruiser too. All right, come on. We're gonna get this one. We're gonna get this one. Boosh. Rear turret repaired just in time. Yes! And high caliber at the same time. Started moving forward because, yep, he shot at us. Only need 1 health point. You only need 1 hit point. Can we get 6? We're trying. I mean, obviously we're going to try, right? Like, alright, you guys got the rest of the kills. I don't need any more. Oh my gosh, he's like at range and backing up. We'll take the shot even though he went dark. Yep, yeah. Ooh, we got Dreadnought too. Or did our allies cap the zone? I wasn't even paying attention to that anymore. This is like the 2nd or 3rd video where I've literally left the zone to win the game, like in order to get a Kraken. That doesn't put us at the top of the leaderboard, 2400 XP. I've kind of felt like we weren't contributing, especially early on in that game. We were just kind of ganking the kills, right? But yeah, so I'm using Charles Madden. I do not have the commander that kind of released along with this tech tree, right? I did not feel like spending my doubloons. But yeah, so shell grouping, AP damage, that's kind of what I went with this guy. Yeah, so if you're another person like me that doesn't like to spend money, feel free to recommend commander builds for this, for me. A lot of times you guys are smarter than me, and I like to try... I'll try some things out. Yeah, so a lot of... And these are all, of course, like some of these defensive perks that I'm picking over the secondary battery perks, right? So don't quite have the resources to upgrade him right now, and don't really feel like spending my valuables, right? So that is the Rook. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way through to the end. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I am trying my darndest to get to 500 subscribers. That is kind of YouTube's sweet spot before you become a real person on the YouTube's channel. But thanks for watching. Have a good night.